Detroit Public Safety Foundation is celebrating female first responders from the Detroit Police and Fire Departments during its 11th annual Women in Blue event, and it's happening this Thursday.
But ahead of that celebration, CBS News Detroit's Lauren Winfrey is on your block on the city's west side, highlighting a woman who joined the force later in life but has made such an impact with the department. She's now one of this year's nominees.
Yeah, Detective Melinda Cook describes herself as one of Detroit's finest. She was born and raised right here on the city's west side. She's a graduate of McKenzie High School and Michigan State University. And she says although she did move away from Detroit for some time, she's back now and she's doing the job she loves.
So my job is
to protect and serve, but I'll let Detroit native Detective Melinda Cook expound.
I investigate non-fatal shootings, robberies, aggravated assaults.
Job responsibilities that require a lot of work and dedication. Fortunately for Cook, she's okay with that.
To me, I enjoy my job. I love it.
And when she's not working, she's at a high school like Northwestern, helping facilitate sisterhood.
Why do we do sisterhood? Why are we here every week?
It's a mentorship program connecting Detroit teens with police officers. You can also find her here coaching a team.
It was easy for me to get involved with it. I fell in love with it. Each athlete that I train or work with, they just become my babies.
And speaking of babies, Cook is a mother of 4. She wears many hats, but it's all a part of working for the Detroit Police Department because
it allows me to coach. It allows me to work in the schools. It allows me to be me, as well as being an officer.
And with a job as multifaceted as she is, it's no wonder Cook was drawn to this line of work.
Growing up, I used to want to be a homicide detective, but life changes.
Cook became a teacher, then a customer service rep, and before applying to the Detroit Police Academy at age 39 and officially becoming an officer at age 40.
This is Detective Cook. We're with the Sisterhood and Brotherhood of Detroit Police.
She worked as a background investigator, conducting federal background checks for people applying to work in federal buildings.
I went from heels to Oxfords to combat boots.
Which begged the question.
I traded in my heels for this. It was very hard. The first month, I think I cried, like, I'm going back. I can't do this.
But she stayed the course because she says her why was bigger than any excuse to walk away.
I had my daughter. That was my biggest motivation. I didn't want to quit in front of her.
So she didn't. And after 5 years on the force, she's already moved up the ranks, going from officer to detective. Assigned to the 2nd Precinct's shooting team on Detroit's west side, the same area where she was raised. Cook is also now nominated for this year's Women in Blue Award.
I was shocked because I said, what did I do?
And now in its 11th year, Women in Blue celebrates the contributions of women within the Detroit Police and Fire Departments.
I don't know who actually nominated me. I just remember my Sergeant Benavides, calling me into the office and said, your peers and supervision nominated you to be one of the Women in Blue.
Much like the job, mentoring, coaching, and motherhood, Cook says being a Women in Blue nominee is yet another honor she doesn't take lightly.
I just want to be that one that made a change, made a difference. I don't know why I'm getting emotional.
Reporting in Detroit, Lauren Winfrey, CBS News, Detroit.